Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to design a car tire in 3D model. Now you can see one right here on the screen. Okay. I'm going to create them in parts, then assemble them as one unit. You can see here is the rim, here is the main tire, and this is the tread. So I'm going to create them in parts, then assemble them as one tire unit. Okay, so I'm going to use the same workspace I have here, which is 3D modeling. You can see right here that the workspace is set to 3D modeling, and the units has also been set up already. Confirm that this is the units. Let's see, it's in decimal, and the precision is 0, and the insertion scale is millimeters, so it has already been set up. So I'm going to start a fresh one on this very page. So I'm going to clean up this and start a new one. Delete this. Okay, right now I'm going to set the view to top. Then move down to the polyline command. Click on polyline. Draw a line to the right of 10. Come down to 50. I'm going to zoom in on this. Another line to the right of 50. Down again 50. Enter. Then to the right and enter a line length of 90. Okay. Now I'm going to also use the offset command. Enter a value of 10 for the offset. I'll set this upwards. Okay, so this is 10. Now with the line command, I'm going to close up this very gap. Click on line command and enter. Close up this very gap. Right. Now use the join command to join them all. Okay. Now I'm going to mirror this very one to the right. I come right here, click on this and choose mirror. I like this here as a mirror point and mirror to the right. Okay. Now with the join command again, I'm going to join them all up. Okay. Okay, so the diameter of the rim here is 60. So I'm going to draw a line from this point. Draw a line from this point draw a line of 30, a line of 300, which is the radius of that rim. Then draw the line again horizontally to the left of this. Okay, so this is the center of the rim. Now I'm going to draw yet another line from here to intersect this very one. Okay, now I'm going to draw a rectangle. Draw a rectangle of 50 by 100. 50 by 100. Enter 50. Then click the tab key and enter 100. Okay. Now I'm going to move this rectangle from this point and drop it right here. Okay, so I don't need these two lines now. I'm going to wipe them off. Right click and delete these lines. Okay, so I'm not going to draw an arc connecting this point here and this. then another one from this very point to this very point. So I come down to the draw panel and click on arc and choose start end direction. Click on this start end direction. Now pick from this very point, connect this at the end. Now adjust this. You can switch off the auto mode and adjust this to get the desired curve I want. So I choose this very curve. Okay. Now I'm going to repeat this very arc. Click on it again. Click this very point. Choose here as the end and also adjust. So this one should be okay for me. So that's okay. Right now with the polyline, click on polyline. I'm going to connect these points to here. This point, and this point. Enter. Also draw a line from this point to this very point. Okay. Now with the join command, I'm going to join all these lines as well. I'm going to join all these. Alright. Okay, next I'm going to now switch to 3D isometric. I'll come right down here. Come here and choose Southeast isometric. Okay. Now I'm going to revolve. Now with the revolve command, I'm going to revolve this and this. First, I'm going to revolve this at an angle of 30 degrees. So I come right here, click on this and choose revolve. Click on this, enter. With here as the center point of the revolution, I'm going to click angle 30. I'm going to revolve at an angle 30 degrees. So I click 30 and enter. Okay, I'm going to revolve this one as well. But this time it's going to be 360 degrees, a complete turn. So I click on revolve again. Click on this, enter. Now with these 2 points as the center of the rotation, now enter 360 as the angle. Okay. Again, this rectangle of 100 by 50, I'm going to now draw a circle. Move it from here and put it here. Okay. So I can now draw my circle. Draw a circle of 100 diameter. So I right click here. Of diameter 100. Right. Now draw another line. A line of 40. Now the radius is 50. So I'm going to draw a line of 40. Okay. I'm going to zoom in on this. Now draw another circle, this time of 14 diameter at this very point. Choose diameter and enter 14. Okay. Now with the array command, I'm going to array this small circle. So I come right here, click on polar array and array this very circle. But here as the center point, array, enter. So I will remove this, erase this, then extrude the whole of this. Click on extrude and extrude the whole of this to a height of 50. Okay. Now with the subtract command, I'm going to subtract these ones from the big one. Subtract from this. Now subtract this, this. Okay, I'm going to subtract it. Okay, that's done now. Now with the fillet edge, I'm going to fillet the edge of this very extruded cylinder. So I click on F and choose fillet edge. Click on F for fillet. Click on fillet edge. Right click and choose radius of fillet. This time I'm going to make it 2 and enter. So I click on this, enter, and enter again. So this is done now. Now I'm going to move this and place it right here. So I click on move. Move the whole of this. Pick it from this center. And drop it here. Drop it right here. Okay. Now with the fillet edge again, I'm going to fillet the edge of this very one. So I tap on F again and choose fillet edge. And this time I'm going to make it 5. Right click and choose radius and enter 5. Okay, now radius this edge, enter, and enter again. Now repeat fillet edge. Let me highlight and choose. Click on, alright. So click on fillet again and choose fillet edge. So I'm going to fillet this edge right now. Click on this. Alright, so use the polar array command to polar array this very one. So I click on polar array, click on this. Now with here as the center, okay, now I need 6 of this, so I just enter 6. So that's the rim. Again, I'm going to also fillet these sharp edges. So I repeat fillet edge, click on F for fillet, choose fillet edge and fillet this one, enter, fillet again and enter. Now do the same thing right here, click on or repeat fillet edge, click on this, enter, and enter again. Okay, so this is done. Now let's view how this looks like. Alright, so this is the rim. That is the rim. Okay. Let's now click, change the view to top. I'm going to move this way from here, put this right here. So this is the rim. So I will now have to start to create the tire and the thread. So I'm going to switch to 2D wireframe. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line. Draw a line from this point here. Right, now draw another line. Right click, choose this, draw another line. Now draw another line from this very point of 70. Okay, and I'm going to generate a curve around here using the arc command. So I click on this and choose start end direction. Click on this point and start, end here. Then uncheck the auto mode to generate that curve. This should be alright. Okay, I'm now going to mirror this very curve to the right here. So I move down to the modify command, click on mirror, mirror this with here at the center, mirror to the right, check the auto mode and mirror to the right, enter. Okay. . Okay, with the arc command again, start end direction, start end, then direction, uncheck the auto mode again and choose a suitable curve for the tire. Okay, this one should be alright. Okay, so I'm not going to remove this line. Remove this line. Okay. So I'm now going to offset this very arc to a height of 15. So I'm going to use the offset command. Enter 15. Click on this. Okay, that's alright. Now draw another line from this point to cut through this. I'm going to check the auto mode here. Okay. Draw the same thing here, repeat line. Draw a line from this very point to cut this. Okay. Now with the trim command, I'm going to trim off this, and this. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this one out. Here to the left. Copy. Okay. Now remove this. Remove this. Erase. Okay. Then I'm going to now use the poly line to draw a line from this very point here and here. Enter. Okay, do the same right here. Repeat polyline. Here, this, and this. Enter. Okay, so I'm now going to join this to this. So with the join command, I'm going to join this, and this. Okay. Now with the offset command again, I'm going to offset this very one downwards. So click on offset. It's already 15 highlighted, so I enter. Then offset this one downwards. Okay. I'm going to close this line again. So click on line. Now close up this, and this. Enter. Do the same thing right here. Line. And close up this and this. Okay. Now I'm still going to use the join command to join these two to this. Okay. Alright. Okay, I will now use the join command to join this again. So click on modify, choose join. Join all this together. Okay, so I'll now move the whole of this, pick it from the very point, and drop it right here. Okay. I'll remove these two lines now. Okay, so I will now change the view to southeast isometric. Click on this. Alright. Now with the revolve command, I'm going to revolve these two. So to do that, I have to change this one to right. Change the UCS to right. Okay. Now I'm going to revolve this now. So click on revolve. Revolve these two. Enter. And choose these 2 points. This and this. Okay, so revolve an angle of 360. Okay, so let's view and see how that looks like. Okay, that's alright. Okay, next I'm going to hide this, hide the rim and this, and create a pattern for the thread. So I'm going to hide this, right click and choose isolate and hide objects. I'm going to hide this and this. I'm not going to switch to top and also switch to wireframe. Draw a line from this point, draw a line from here and here. Okay, copy this line out, move it here. Now I'm going to generate a pattern for this very thread. So I'm going to draw a rectangle, make this 100, 100. I'm going to use a line again to divide this into two. Enter. Now with the offset command, offset this by 10. Enter 10. Offset this to the right and to the left. Okay. Now with the trim command, trim out this, trim out this. Okay. Now divide this again into two. Offset again. Offset again by 10. Enter. Trim command, trim this, trim this. Okay. Now draw another line from this very point. Alright. Now I'm going to draw another line from here. With this. Move this line from here. Pick it from this very point and drop it right in. Copy. Copy the whole of this. Pick from here and drop it here. Now with the trim command, trim this out. Trim this out, trim this out. Enter. And join all these. Click join. Join all these. Enter. Now copy all of this. Pick from the center. Drop this here. Enter. Delete this. Okay, remove this. Right. Okay, so I'm going to mirror this one onto the right here. So I click on this, choose mirror, mirror the whole of this, enter, and we would here at the center, mirror here to the left, to the right, okay, and enter. So I can now remove this. I'll remove this as well, erase this. So this is the pattern for my tire tread. Again, I'm going to draw a rectangle, then drag it up from here, click on this and move it up. Okay. Draw a line, this is the center line, draw a line from this very point down here. Okay. Now move the whole of this from the center, click on move the whole of this, put here at the center, then drop it right here at the center of this, which is this. Okay. Now again I have to switch to south east isometric. Alright. So now I'm going to So right now I'm going to use the extrude command to extrude this. So click on the extrude command and extrude the whole of this. Enter. Extrude right up there. That should be okay. This should be okay. This is 3D. Now I'm now going to use the polar array commands to array these ones. Before I do that, I have to switch this to right. Okay. Now click on polar array. Click on polar array. This is on polar array. Array this here at the center of array. I'm going to choose items and enter 30. 30. Enter. Okay, so I'm now going to subtract these extruded ones from this inner one. So I click on solid subtract and locate this, subtract from this. I'm subtracting from this. Okay. Now subtract these ones. Subtract this, this, and this. Enter. Okay, so I'm going to subtract this one so that too. So click on Okay, so I will now right click and choose isolate and click end isolation. Okay, so here is the tire now and the rim complete. Okay, next I'm going to color the tire. So I'm going to click on this, also choose this, then right click, choose properties, then click right here and choose color. Okay, I'm going to choose this color, enter. Okay, so this is the tire now complete. You can see. So that's the tire with the rim assembled as one unit. So thanks for watching, and please do subscribe for more of my tutorials. If you have any question about this very one, please drop it on the comment box. I'll be pleased to answer them.